There's going to be a small delay on that playset since I picked up Raphael, because I want to get this review up first so we can join the other reviews that I already uploaded. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at this packaging. Nice art style of what he looks like on the show. In the upper right hand corner, of course, got the sticker that tells you that it comes with pizza points, a total of 4 pizza points, which with each figure, of course. And on the side here it says Raphael the Muscles, which yeah, he is definitely the muscles of the show because he is the biggest turtle. And I still say his toy should be a little bit bigger, maybe just an inch or 2 bigger. Let's take a look at the back. Alright, so the type of species of turtle that he is a snapping turtle. His weapons is the tonfas, or mystic tonfas, because remember they find magical weapons in that that weird dimension they went to in like the first episode. And of course it describes Raphael right here as the biggest and oldest brother. Raph is the self-appointed leader of the group. He thinks he can use his fist to get himself out of any situation, but while Raph's muscles are bigger than his brain, his heart is bigger than his muscles. So he's the big, lovable type. Alright, down here, the other figures. The only ones I do not have is Master Splinter and the Origami Ninja, of course. Which I'm not really in a hurry to buy them, and I really not sure if I will buy them. So let's open up Raphael. Alright, so here's Raphael finally outside of the packaging. He comes with those 2 tonfas and these pieces to go over his hands to make it look like the tonfas are powered up by the mystic powers, I guess. And he comes with 2 ninja stars, which I did not remove. And I did not remove these for any of the other turtles as well because they're all the same. Every ninja stars that come with the turtles, they're all the same. So that's why I don't really remove them. And plus, I do not want to lose them. So that's also another reason why I decided to keep them inside the package for now until I get a plastic bag. And then I will put all the ninja stars together in a small plastic bag. And of course, they come with this little pamphlet here that shows all the toys. I'm not going to go through it because everyone that comes with the turtles are all these pamphlets that come with the turtles are all the same as well. And of course, you get a code for your pizza points. All right. So let's take a look at the figure. Well, I like his shell. His shell does look really cool, since he's supposed to be a snapping turtle. Let's do a size comparison. I wonder how he sizes up with the rest of his brothers. So let's get Mikey in here. Okay. That seems pretty accurate. Yep, he's bigger than Mikey. Is he bigger than Donatello? Yes, he is. Okay. Is he bigger than Leonardo? Huh. So the toy is actually pretty big. It's actually taller than the rest of the turtles. But I don't know. I still feel like he should be a little bit bigger. Like, hold on, let me get Meat Sweats in here. Yeah, this does not seem right. Meat Sweats is shorter than Raph? No, Meat Sweats should be, I don't know, at least as tall as Raph, or maybe a little bit taller, but, but at least Meat Sweats is a, you know, big hulking figure, so at least it gives that appearance like he is, like, super tall. But he's actually shorter than Raph. That's kind of a bummer. Let's get Baron Draxum in here. So, oh wow, Baron Draxum is okay. Just as tall as Raphael. That's interesting. And of course, April. April should be pretty short. Yep. Yep, she is. Okay. So there's your size comparison. And hopefully April will not fall over. She's going to fall over. She is the one action figure who I have the most problem with trying to get to balance sometimes because her legs are so skinny. Okay, I think she's going to stand. Alright, so let's get to Raphael. Remove these tonfas. Now the tonfas are very, very, very soft, which makes it easy to flex around in his hand so he can actually hold on to them very well. As you can see, they're very soft plastic. Alright, so let's remove the other one and put the additional accessories over his hands. As a matter of fact, I wonder if I could put these over the tonfas and the hand. No, you cannot. So you cannot put these over his hands while he's holding the tonfas. You actually have to remove them. So remove those, alright. And now we'll put these on. Alright. So we got the ones for his... Hold on, let me fix his knees. His knees look a little bit weird. Alright. So we got the one on his left hand. Let's put the one on his right hand. Alright, there we go. Now he has these things on his hands. I'm not sure what they're called. I mean, yeah, they're the tonfas, okay. It's just giving that effect, like, you know, he's using his powers, like in the first episode. Alright, so, I'm not sure if I want to talk about the articulation, because I think it's pretty much the same as the rest of the turtles. Like, his head should be on a ball joint. So, you know, left and right, up and down. Oh, just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. But it can move up and down. Alright. Arms forward and back because it's on that ball hinge joint. Out, in. And let's take this off real quick because I want to take a look at the forearm. So that does swivel. Check that out. You can swivel his forearm at the elbow joint. But for the elbow itself, it bends about that much. And it extends about that far. It seems like it's that way on all the turtles. They don't really bend their elbows all the way up to their shoulders, but it would be that way if it had like maybe two joints for the elbow, but there's only one joint. And plus the turtles, I guess their biceps or muscles, whatever you want to call those, are kind of big, so they can't really bend their arms all the way. But they do have wrist articulation. Well, for most of them. Raph definitely has it. Okay. And I like his elbow pad. Check that out. It has kind of like a spike design. That's really cool. Alright, so let's get down to his legs. But there's no waist articulation, of course. And, alright, his legs goes forward about that much. And goes back about that much. At the knees, they do swivel at the knee. Well, first of all, they do bend, yes, as you can see. But they also swivel. If I hold that piece so I can show you, see, they do turn. And as for the feet, yeah, they definitely turn. And they do pivot. So you can definitely mess around with the articulation in his legs to, you know, help him balance, I guess. What else to say about Raphael? I guess I don't know what you would call those, the weapon holders or clips? Well, I'm just going to call them weapon holders on his belt, used for holding his tonfas in place. So I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly. It seemed like it would stay in good that way. So I'm going to do that with the other one. Because if I put it in, well, let's see. Let's check this out first. So, okay, it does stay in good that way. So if you put it in, like, right here, or put it in, like, that way, I guess it stays in there either way. So let me try that with the other one. Sorry for my camera going out of focus. Hold on, get my camera to focus on that. There we go. So it does stay pretty good. So here's two places to hold the weapons, which is cool. Until next year when they come out with the Battle Shell Turtles, because it seemed like Playmates Toys always make Battle Shell Turtles for every version of Ninja Turtle cartoons that come out, so I'm predicting that there is definitely going to be Battle Shell Turtles for Rise of the TMNT line. Alright, I mean, they could actually do it with Raph. I mean, look how big his shell is, you know? It wouldn't be too hard to do to, you know, make the shell open up, and you could store the weapons in there, and, well, I'm not sure about these pieces because these are too big for the back of his shell, but, you know, smaller weapons. Alright, see if I can get that back on his hands. Whoops. Come on, Raphael, get that on your hands. There we go. So, since Raphael grew on me, and I finally have the figure in hand, I will finally get to say that, he's not a bad-looking figure. I actually kind of like it. He's not my favorite one. Well, he's not my favorite looking one out of the bunch. I would say my favorite looking or designs of the Rise of the TMNT figures would have to be... well, Leo has always been my favorite turtle, but he's not my favorite design for Rise of the TMNT. I would have to say it's between Mikey and Donatello. I think I like these two designs the most out of all four brothers. And for the villains, I definitely like how Baron Draxum looks. I think he looks super awesome. And Meat Sweats is also appealing for a cool looking mutant. But yeah, when it comes to the four turtles, I think I like Mikey's and Donnie's designed the best. Alright. So now that I finally have reviewed Raphael here, and I finally got all four turtles open, now I can finally get to that giant playset, so that will definitely be the next video of me opening it up and putting the pieces together, and then there will be a separate video showing all the stuff that it can do. And now that I have all four turtles, I can actually, you know, put all four turtles in their rooms, because the playset actually has 4 separate rooms for all the turtles, and it has more rooms for other characters, which is really, really cool. Alright, so yeah, not a bad looking figure. Now that I finally have him in my hands, he's actually kind of cool, but not really my favorite design for now, until, you know, maybe they come out with a newer one next year, which actually looks cooler than this. But for now, I have to say my favorites, Mikey and Donnie. Alright, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for that epic sewer layer playset. Oh boy, it's going to be a tough video because there's going to be so many pieces. Alright, see you later. Cowabunga.